your generation is a result of whatever my generation taught you, right? So if my generation doesn't like something about your generation, then we need to look in the mirror and ask ourselves, what did we do then that created this outcome? And then the second question is, how much of that is truth and valid? Because do you feel your generation has an issue with work ethic, or is it just different? Has work shifted? Has effort shifted? Like with technology nowadays, effort is different than effort was in our day, right? We didn't have the same technology. So effort expended may just be different and perception may be different. So what do you feel? Do you feel that there's a lack of work ethic?
I wouldn't say a lack of work ethic, but I would say a lack of motivation to work. And I think that comes from a lot of just questioning systems that are already in place. Like I know I hear about it a lot on social media, just our generation questioning capitalism in general and the way that we kind of work to live and live to work. And it makes us take a step back and kind of be like, why would we do that? And so it's not that we're not willing to work hard for things that we care about, but I think it's just that we're at a place where we're not going to work for anything that we don't care about.
I feel that that would be fair. So what do you feel would motivate you? The opportunity to change the systems?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you were given the opportunity to change the education system, even in one space, would that motivate the two of you to step in and put effort into showing what's possible with a new education system?
Yeah, I think even the littlest change would motivate anybody who thinks that it needs updated. Like if we're making an effort to start the process, I know I would love to learn and be on board on that process, and give my opinion, since I am younger, of how I feel like it should work. And I think we should get students who are in high school their opinions and actually listen to them and, I guess, put in that work that they want. Because high school is for the students at the end of the day. So,
yes. And what about the political systems? I know everyone says you shouldn't talk about religion or politics, but those are the two areas that we talk about the most. And ultimately, both of those things really affect your generation, right? This is an unprecedented time where, like, generationally, your era is not drinking the Kool-Aid and saying, okay, we buy into the same political systems that have always been globally accepted. And we're not buying into the fact that just because my family has always been this belief system, that I have to be this belief system. It is changing to where you are stepping back and questioning, is this what I believe? Or is this what my family has told me to believe, or my friends, which is an amazing thing to observe, and it makes me very happy, by the way. But what do you feel about those systems and any changes that could be made?
Personally, I think politics make me feel pretty hopeless. I thought about majoring in political science in college, and when I was thinking about that, I talked to a lot of people about it, and I just gathered a lot of opinions from other people. And the thing that I heard the most was, no matter what my beliefs were, and no matter what I tried to go into a position of power to do, I was going to only be able to be successful if I conformed to what people with money were telling me to do. And that essentially, no matter what, if I wanted to get to to a point where my voice had any impact, I was going to have to conform to what someone wanted me to be. And with that perspective, I feel like personally, I can't do anything to change it. So yeah, it's definitely kind of a tough topic, and something that I've kind of distanced myself from since then, just because I got to a point where I felt like no answer was right, and no opinion was through and through accurate or true.
Yeah, and I think when somebody has an opinion about honestly anything, whether it's through race, LGBTQ, pro-choice, or anything like that, they have their mind set up on it. And it's usually an argument at the end of the day when you're trying to prove your point to somebody and they're trying to prove their point. I feel like for some topics, it's just like all you can do is express how you feel and give the facts, and they'll do the same. But I don't think any minds usually change at the end of the day. It's still usually the same opinion that they have.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you could tell your generation anything about holding compassion for the state that you're in and moving forward, what would it be? Final question.
I would say the best way to be progressive in politics is to listen to everybody. Instead, I think we jump a lot to projecting our opinions on other people and trying to change other people, instead of just having an open mind and being willing to listen and accept other people's opinions and change your own beliefs. We're never going to get anywhere if we're trying to force our opinions on everyone else. We have to be willing to adapt and compromise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that at the end of the day, like, your voice matters and what you believe in matters, and to have hope in yourself and to be the change also and create a change with anybody else who agrees with you on any topic.
Love that. Well, thank you, ladies, for being here and being willing to discuss some topics that are not the easiest thing to discuss. So, really appreciate you.